They're considered essential. Healthcare workers risking their lives on the front lines against COVID-19. But millions of essential workers and their families run another risk: deportation.
They are working out there. We're putting our life in danger to help someone else.
Jonathan Rodas works as an operating room assistant in Maryland. A new study says 1 in 5 essential workers are immigrants like him who worry they could lose their right to work in the U.S. at a time when they say they are needed most.
How will you take away something that is helping the community?
The study, released today by pro-immigration group Forward.us, estimates more than 5 million essential workers are undocumented. Others, like Rodas, have temporary protections like DACA, which is being challenged in courts. Rodas has been working at the Greater Baltimore Medical Center helping patients before surgery. He says healthcare is his passion, even during a pandemic.
I'm just telling myself that I'm doing this for a patient. I'm doing this for someone, helping someone else.
Rodas lives with his mother, his brother, and his undocumented stepfather. When the pandemic began, Rodas was most worried about bringing the virus home to his stepfather.
My stepfather does not have any insurance. And what about if he ends up in the hospital and has to be hospitalized? The bill, we don't want to end up with a tremendous bill, because we're not going to be able to pay for it. So it's scary.
But in July, Rodas and his entire household tested positive for COVID-19.
When we end up getting, I was like, what in the world happened? I was like, they trained us for this.
Fortunately, no one in Rodas's family was hospitalized, and they have now all fully recovered from the virus. Today, Rodas is back in the operating room caring for patients.
Not a lot of people want to be doing that because they're scared. But no, immigrants, they're like, no, we want to do this because we want to be part of our community.
Immigrants like Elizabeth Valencia, who cares for dementia residents in a nursing home that experienced a massive COVID-19 outbreak. At one point, she says, she was the only nursing assistant caring for 28 COVID-positive patients.
Every single day we was afraid, at these days. But, we cannot live in, how you leave somebody, you not feed her, you not give it food. It's not possible.
Valencia came to the United States 20 years ago under temporary protections given to Salvadorians after an earthquake devastated the country. She now lives in Maryland with her son and his pregnant girlfriend. The soon-to-be parents are undocumented.
Elizabeth, are you ever worried that they could be deported?
Every day. Every day is... Every day.
And as the Trump administration has threatened to roll back the protections known as TPS that allow Valencia to live and work in the U.S., she has worried about her own livelihood.
Trust me, all these months, every single day, I was worried about lose my TPS because that means I have to back to my country.
And what would life be like for your residents if you didn't come to work?
Oh, miserable, because they depend on us. They depend. If tomorrow they say all immigrants, they cannot enter to work at this unit, my all resident in my unit will be alone.
With a vaccine rolling out this week, both Rodas and Valencia are looking forward to the end of the pandemic. But with undocumented family members and looming lawsuits challenging migrant protections, much of their uncertainty will likely remain.
Hey, NBC News viewers, thanks for checking out our YouTube channel. Subscribe by clicking on that button down here and click on any of the videos over here to watch the latest interviews, show highlights, and digital exclusives. Thanks for watching.